Hey collective, I just want to say thank you so much to all of you who have shown me so much support on my last video where I showed you guys my face for the quick little 3-minute reading that I did for the with the one card pull. So thank you so much to all of you. I greatly appreciate all of your love and kindness. Your just I can't even tell you how much it means to me. And so let's go ahead and get started with the reading for today. So for those of you who don't know me, hi, my name is Winter, and I am claircognizant, clairvoyant, clairsentient, and clairaudient. And I am an intuitive empath, and I use my gifts and abilities as well as my knowledge of the cards to channel messages from Spirit for you. And yeah, so if you're here, it is because Spirit will have a message for you. So only take what resonates though, leave what doesn't, and that's it. So okay, also I'll be choosing a new winner for the free 15-minute reading today, so I'll be posting that. So make sure to check. I don't know how you check, but anyways, just make sure that you check for it. It should show up for you. But if not, I will announce the winner at the end of the next video that I upload today. So either way, you can check the posting or the second video that I upload today. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this. Also, one last thing, if you're interested in your own personal private reading, please feel free to send me an email. My email will always be in the description box below. And that's it. Okay. Excuse me, so sorry, you guys. So if you would like to go ahead and visualize a healing light surrounding you full of unconditional love, this will help me to also connect with your energy for the reading. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry for all the coughing, you guys. Thank you, Divine Holy Spirit. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Thank you, angels, archangels, ascendant masters. Thank you, ancestors. And thank you, angelic higher light beings. Thank you, galactic ancestors and benevolent galactic beings. I call to you now and invite you here into this space to help me grasp messages and answers that need to be delivered to the collective of souls that find their way here. I thank you for guiding, blessing, and protecting this reading, myself, and the collective. I thank you for using each and every one of the decks of cards that I use here today as tools to communicate honest, accurate, trustworthy answers and messages from the divine that are only of the highest good, while to the harm of none, with peace, love, light, and gratitude. So it is. Namaste. Just gonna get a sip of coffee. You guys, I'm gonna also be using some cards that I've been working on myself. And I'm not done with the deck. I still got more to add to it. This is it. But the deck told me yesterday that it was ready for me to start using it. Even though, like, I'm not done. I want to add more cards to it. Look. Oh my God. Look. Oh my God. We haven't even started yet. We've got the abundance card. So look. If your money been funny lately, look, we got moving day. Your money is about to start moving. Also too, if you're worried about having enough money to move on or like to buy a house or something like that, look, practice money manifestation. So much fresh energy. And I'm telling you, like, this deck is not just about money. Like, I've named it the everything deck. Okay, it's going to be the everything deck, and hoping to maybe one day get it into print, but I don't care if I don't, because it's just my deck. So, but anyways, we've got abundance, moving day, practice money manifestation, so much fresh energy, and then you don't have to be perfect. Acceptance is needed. So, like, your money may not be like exactly where you want it to be, but it's almost right there. It's gonna like almost be right where you want it. But anyways, Spirit's definitely wanting to let you know that there is some fresh money coming in. Look, stop thinking there's no use. So, like, if you've been starting to feel a bit pessimistic about your financial situation or your career, or even if, like, whatever it is, because the abundance doesn't necessarily have to be just about money, but the only reason why I feel like it is, look, there's a blank card. The only reason why I feel like it is money is because of the one card that was talking about fresh money coming in. But this abundance could be like love, you know, spiritual gifts, something here that you like, you know, that you want, having an abundance of that. But also at the same time, check your impulses with your spending, or like, you know, buying certain things. Spirit is saying to watch the impulse buys. No, like, burning through your money. Don't let your money burn a hole in your pocket. That type of thing. And haters gonna hate. Look, you guys like my little drawing? So we've got haterade, haters gonna hate. And then we've got aimless here. Somebody here is hating on you because they're not as motivated to do something that you're doing. Whether that is like keeping your house clean, or like going after goals, or like some sort of dream that you have, like you're putting in the effort or work on something. And so someone is hating on that, like hating on the fact, because look, you're going after doing the damn thing. Right? Also, too, I feel like some of you could also be feeling like a lack of motivation lately. Also, Spirit wants you to know that there is a spirit for someone here watching you. It's like you need someone's validation that has crossed over, or that you've needed someone's validation here in the 3D. Wanted someone to be proud of you, but there's someone on the other side saying you don't need anybody's validation, because but that they are still proud of you. So it's like you don't need anybody's validation regardless, but they want you to know that yes, they are proud of you, and you especially don't need like someone's validation here in the physical. But you need to know that that's someone on the other side is so extremely proud of you. Okay, so let us see. Spirit, look, we've got this turtle card. I had forgotten that I'd bought this deck. I got it and forgot all about it because it took forever to get here, and it was only like, I don't know, it was under 20 bucks for this deck. It took forever, weeks. Anyways, this card right here, I had gotten the entire deck out of the box, and this card right here was the only one left, and I did everything. I almost had to rip the box open to get this card out. I didn't. I sat there and worked on it. Finally, it came out. But it's crazy that it's this card, because it's the calm card. It's calm, and then I split the deck, and here it is for you guys. And it's about the turtle wisdom teaches us about walking our path in peace and sticking to it with determination and serenity. You may be encouraged to take a break from your busy life and look around or go within for more grounded, long-lasting solutions. So like, even though like I was getting pissed because I couldn't get this card out, and I almost ripped the box open, I didn't. I breathed and I thought about the consequences if I rip the box open. I'm not going to have the box to put my cards back in. So I just breathed through it and I worked with it and finally finessed it out of the box. So you may be dealing with a situation like that, some of you, where, you know, you're getting frustrated. And so Spirit's like, you know what, just let it go. Be in this place of peace and calm and use your foresight, use your wisdom to know, to reflect on like past experiences, to know the consequences of your actions, things like that. And really just kind of slow and steady wins the race type of issue is what I'm getting with that card as well. So Spirit, can you show me clearly messages for the collective of souls that are here now, the viewers that are here? We have Peacock, self-love. So Spirit, look, and the thing is like I literally just did a video where I was showing my face, you know, kind of peacocking too, you know, because I had the makeup and the things and all of that stuff. And I'm not telling, you know, you individuals that don't wear makeup and things like that to go wear makeup. I'm not, whether you're male or female or whatever it is, like I'm not saying that. I'm just saying definitely need to have that sense of pride, putting yourself out there and, you know, strut your stuff right now. Show yourself some love right now, because your body is a sentient being and it needs to know that it is, you know, that it's beautiful, right? And so like allowing yourself to really step into your power. And it says you will find great power in focusing on the positive aspects of yourself, that which makes you indefinitely unique and beautiful. Spirit is playing that song in my head. I am beautiful no matter what they say. You know, is it Christina Aguilera? So don't you bring me down to the, you know what I'm saying? I cannot sing, but I can't help it because Spirit is, I'm channeling it right now, so I can't help it. But it says there are deep wells of untapped inner power in letting go of negative self-talk. So stop, like if there's something that you're wanting to do with regards to your appearance or whatever, do it. We got this the other day too. Like, you are going through this beautiful metamorphosis. It's so like now is the time for change and transformation. For many of you, like you are going from, and I don't mean to say that you were ugly or anything like that, but it's the energy of going from the ugly duckling to the beautiful swan, right? So now you're kind of like, it's time for you to just kind of burst out of your shell, burst out of your cocoon, like start this new adventure and live your life to the fullest here, feeling beautiful, feeling unique, and knowing how extremely unique and beautiful you are, right? So anyways, by really just focusing on the positive aspects of your physical appearance and the things that you love most about your physical experience, and show off, you know, go strut your stuff. Way too many cards. However, the ladybug card was flipped over inside the deck. So I do feel like we do need to mention her. You may actually start to see ladybugs as well, or maybe even like vision, seeing like the peacock. I'm also getting ants very strongly for you. And also too, we've got turkey, good news. So you could be seeing a turkey, or what I'm feeling is it says you may soon receive an important but very unexpected gift. Expect this with deep respect. Someone has sacrificed a lot to help open doors someone has sacrificed a lot to help you open doors and grow. A lot of things will change for the better. And I was hearing change and transformation. So like you can expect some good news here. Someone here is going to help you out in the best possible way. There's some sort of gift. This could even be like some sort of financial assistance for some of you. And for others of you though, I really feel like because of the turkey, I'm really getting like around Thanksgiving, there's going to be some sort of sacrifice made and the letting go of something and some sort of good news coming in for you. But anyways, the ladybug card, this is you about to have some sort of lucky break or having some sort of lucky break with regards to your goals. So your goals, it says your goals are about to manifest in remarkable ways. Dreams are coming to fruition. Stop and enjoy this moment. It's important to let things flow at their natural pace. Rest assured that in due course of time, your wishes will come true. So that spirit right there all the way 100% telling you that you are about to have a lucky break. You are about to have like whatever it is that you're dreaming of, and it doesn't matter how big or small, whatever this is, whatever goal this is that you have in mind, some sort of project maybe, you are about to, like, you're having your lucky break. So maybe your boss just kind of pulls you aside and says, hey, we need you to work on this project. And so because you do, it pays off in a big way. You are notified. You may get some sort of notification. You are recognized for your hard work. It involves like, some sort of stardom maybe, or you just being in the spotlight. I know I'm getting a lot of messages here and only one card on the ground, but that's because I'm really channeling right now. So too many cards. Yeah, definitely seeing you like in this leadership role, taking the bull by the horn, so to speak, right now. You being the person in charge. We've got ant and dog here for perseverance and loyalty. I just want single jumping cards only. So we're going to take the bat since it was the only one upright. And the bat represents transition. And it says you must pay attention to the signs around you. The transition may seem frightening at first, but you must let go of old habits and patterns that no longer serve your higher calling. They would only hinder your growth. So this is also to like belief systems for some of you, where you, whatever it is, really taking the time right now to reflect on your life to see what is hindering you. Let me get a sip of my coffee. Also, I really greatly appreciate someone anonymously sent me this coffee mug, and also it was a gift card in the coffee mug to buy some coffee. So I greatly appreciate that. And I don't know who it was. So, we've got new beginnings. So sorry, I got distracted, so it interrupted my flow. So give me just a moment. Okay, so I'm just going to reread this card so I can kind of get back into the flow of channeling. You must pay attention to the signs around you. The transition may seem frightening at first, but you must let go of old habits and patterns that no longer serve you. Your higher calling, that would no longer serve your higher calling. They would only hinder your growth. So really, you're going through some sort of transition right now. This could be a relationship for some of you that's kind of going through some transition, going through some choppy waters right now. Others of you, this is regarding like career and also like your spiritual change, transformation. But whatever this transition is, this could be like two spirits really wanting to let some of you, not could be, but this is for some of you watching, letting go of old beliefs, negative thoughts, those repetitive negative patterns that don't work for you anymore. Probably never really did work for you. But those things are no longer serving you, and now it's time you're being called. You have a higher calling now. That and it involves like you being in this leadership position, and this could be like your spiritual mission. This could be your life purpose with regards to your career and what it is that you do for a living. This could also be love. It's going to be different for all of you because it is collective, and I'm tapping into those collective energies. So it's like your higher selves, your spirit team, they are all coming together to form one collective voice, to speak to you each individually, to give you a message that's going to resonate for your individual personal situation. So that's why you have to really take it how it resonates for you. But it's leading to this new beginning here. You whatever this is here, you're finding your power, stepping into your power, focusing on the positive aspects of yourself, and really just loving the shit out of yourself right now. Going through this change, transformation, and letting go of old habits, old patterns, things that no longer serve you. Because you are, if you're watching this right now, you're still watching me right now, it is because you have a higher calling. Your soul knows this. And so you are being invited to instigate change, it says, this transition. But you are also being warned that this transformation may be radical. Get rid of everything in your current life that can prevent you from improving. Based on this principle, destroying before rebuilding, you are promised a beneficial rebirth. And that can be painful, because in order to be reborn, something must first die. And death can be painful. This is not physical death. This is not you. This is an ego death, a lifestyle. And so those things can be painful. So allowing yourself to feel the pain of letting something go, of letting someone go, of letting go of the ego, whatever this is. We've got two cards here. Something here must be destroyed. Maybe it is a relationship that needs to go, that's holding you back. Maybe it's habits, drugs, alcohol, smoking, unhealthy eating, addictions, sex, those things. And that can be painful to let those things go. So figuring out what this is, because Spirit is saying that you are right now, you let those things go, you're promised a rebirth, you're promised this higher calling. But before you can rebuild this beautiful home, you must first demolish the one that's already there. Like, you cannot rebuild when there's something already there. Spirit cannot give you something when your hands are already full. So you need to let that shit go so you can have the open hands to receive whatever this is for you. You are headed to a new beginning. You are currently going through this transition now. And even though it might feel scary and it might feel painful at first, because it says the transition may seem frightening at first, but you must let go of old habits and patterns, because they're going to hinder your growth. And as you do, you're letting those things go. You're kind of like stepping out, peeling these things away like an onion, to have this new beginning. You're being invited to instigate change. It's like you're being warned that this transformation, right now you're being warned, this transformation, it is going to be a bit radical. And maybe some of you have already been going through this radical change and transformation. Because we've been talking about this a couple of different times, a couple of different readings. But you're coming into your own. And it says, you have come into your own power. Now is the time to take the lead of a situation and be strong. Using your power of intentions. Be clear with your purpose and define where you're heading. Shut the front door. I can't with you guys. And Spirit just showed me. I swear to God, I wish I would have said something to you guys. You guys have just got to shut your mouth when you're talking to me. I swear I can't. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. And I literally just created this card yesterday. I just created this card that I'm about to show you yesterday. And Spirit showed me that card in my mind's eye when I was reading this card, but I didn't say anything, and I wish I had have. But look, rebirth. And look, and this is because, and I said that it could be painful. Now listen, the reason why is because when I was telling you it could be painful, it's because Spirit was showing me that card in my mind's eye when I was reading this card to you. And it says, painful process of stripping away personal habits, core beliefs, karmic patterns, the death of the old self, stepping into a new identity, becoming the person you were always meant to be. Take a screenshot if you need to, but that's exactly what Spirit was showing me in my mind's eye. And I literally just created this card yesterday. That you are moving into being the person you were always meant to be before the world got a hold of you. Before relationships broke your heart. Before people stabbed you in the back and treated you like you were nothing. Before you gave and gave and gave and gave and gave to everyone and was left with nothing. This is who you were supposed to be. You are moving into being the person you were always meant to be. And so right now, this radical transformation, it is going to be painful. It is difficult because the person that you've been is not anything like the person that you are supposed to be. And it's a complete radical change and transformation. But it's so worth it. It is so worth it. We've got haterade. There are people that are hating on you. They want to keep you aimless. They want to keep you stuck. They don't want to see you be who you're supposed to be because they're jealous of that person. They're jealous of your spiritual gifts. They're jealous over, and it's just like they feel like they don't measure up. I literally channeled that card and made it yesterday. And here it is. Releasing limiting beliefs right now. And we've got 8 of Swords reversed on the card. So releasing those limiting beliefs. That's you. You may have really already been working on that. Releasing those limiting beliefs. Let me go ahead and get a couple more. A couple more cards. Okay, so this right here wants to keep coming out. Check the impulse spending. Focus on making focus on making responsible financial decisions. And we've got karmic friendship right here that came out on the bottom of the deck. So unfortunately, I do feel like some of you could be dealing with someone who is trying to keep up with you financially speaking. This person is like when you buy something, they buy something. When you do something, they do something. That type of thing. So be careful about that because of these 2 cards here together. And I mean, it's not like you have to be careful about it. It's not like, hopefully it's not you that's doing it. I don't feel like it's you, but it could be like, hopefully that's not you, the one that's like trying to keep up. But regardless, it's like you do something, someone else wants to do something. You buy this shirt, someone else wants to buy that shirt, that type of thing. But for others of you, this is about like you may need to really check your relationship with money and try to figure out why you burn through money, or why you impulse buy, or why you're not, spending your money on responsible things. Like making sure that you are spending your money on making sure that the bills are paid and this is done and that is done before, going here, doing that, and doing this and doing that type of situation. Yeah. And then we have the child parent, and had to take on a parent role. So you were, I feel like, the child parent. You had to take on the role of being the parent at some point. You may have had to be your parent's parent. You were the child and had to be the parent. So yeah, and maybe even now you have to take on the parent role to your own parent. It's interesting that I've got the releasing limiting beliefs here, which I channeled as being the Eight of Swords in the reverse. And then here we've got fear of change, and it's the Eight of Swords energy and the Devil card energy. So that's interesting that the Eight of Swords in the reverse and then the Eight of Swords energy on the bottom of the deck. So you may really need to focus. Sorry, I need another sip of coffee. You may really need to focus on, well, I don't know. I feel like for some of you, you may have like some questionable financial or spending habits because maybe you just don't completely comprehend or understand, because you've always had to, take on the role of the parent. And so maybe you feel like you've got a good relationship with money, but in actuality, you don't. Because you've had to be in that parent role. And if this doesn't apply, this part doesn't apply to you, don't take this part. Remember, it is collective, so not every single message will resonate. But anyways, I feel like you've really been working towards maybe being more comfortable with your financial situation. You may really be either taking off the blindfold, since I did channel this card to be the Eight of Swords in the reverse, which would be like taking off the blindfold. So like you really could be already taking it off, or this is something that you need to do so that you can see your situation more clearly. Making an Eight of Swords in the reverse is a card of making responsible decisions. It's a card of like being able to like see your situation for what it is without being in denial, making responsible decisions and being able to see clearly so that you can prioritize your finances with regards to finances, that is. And so that's why Spirit gave us the Eight of Swords in the reverse card here, so that you can see clearly and check your impulse buys, making more or better financial decisions. Okay, we'll get a couple more of those if we need to. Let's go ahead and look at the tarot. Actually, I'm going to use this deck. The Three of Fire, having the foresight, and look, we got abundance was the very first card that came out. We've got the Three of Fire, and it says abundance. Look at that. You see it? Abundance. Things are looking very good. Have patience. Like the turtle card, have patience at this time, making long-term plans. So Spirit is definitely telling you to think about the future, think about the long term with regards to your finances right now. Also to just any area of your life. The Three of Wands represents spreading your wings so that you can fly. Some of you, oh my God, and literally too, we've got the bat here. And I said spreading your wings so you can fly, and then I just happened to glance down and notice the bat with the wings wide open. So like going through this transition, you are being free, independent, spreading your wings, flying, paying, so you really need to continue paying attention to the signs that are around you, thinking about the future so that you can, because also the Three of Wands represents growth, and it says here they would only hinder your growth. So those negative habits, behaviors, patterns, people, thoughts, all of those things, once you let go of those and you align with your higher calling, you're going to have growth and expansion. I'm so sorry this reading is so long, you guys, and I haven't even started the tarot yet. I'm just going to go ahead and get this message uploaded, and then we'll do a tarot card reading for you guys for the second reading. I'm just going to get you a few tarot cards for right now. We only really had time to do the oracle cards, and we've got the Two of Air and the Hermit. And so I really feel like right now you could be or have really pretended like there's not a problem, been in denial. Or you could be dealing with someone who has been like that. But I really feel like the Hermit is a card of like spiritual teaching, being alone, wisdom, things like that. Can represent self-discovery. So I'm seeing someone spending time reflecting, trying to figure out like what needs to go, trying to make a decision, trying to decide, what should I do? Should I get rid of this? Should I get rid of that? Like, and like, just kind of, oh my God. So like being stalemate, being caught between a rock and a hard place, and like trying to keep things the way that they are, right? And Spirit's like, you can't keep this up. You can't stay in that Two of Swords energy. You're gonna have to make a decision. But regardless too, with this Hermit here, really spending time trying to figure out which one, or what needs to change. So spending time going within, reflecting, and following your inner guidance to choose a path, choose a direction, choose what stays, what goes. In relation to this reading that we're doing here. Also too, with the Hermit being a 9 and we've got the 2 of Swords, we've got 11 on the ground. So 1111 represents divine timing. The time is now, you know. So I'm hearing that song, Spirit's playing it in my head. It's now or never. Don't you guys know what I'm talking about? So it's like, look, something needs to happen now, right now. It's now or never. It's like make or break right now. Like urgent, urgent, urgent. I think I'm going to use that as the title, you guys, that this is urgent that you do this. Okay? Urgent. You guys know what I'm talking about? Like made in like the 50s or something, I think. Okay, Spirit, can you give me another message for the collective, what they need to know at this time? What else can you tell the collective, Spirit? So they're just telling me right now that I need to actually, sorry, this is random, but they're telling me right now I need to do a reading for the collective about what you can expect in the month of August. So that's what we're going to do next. But sorry, that's just what they were just giving me. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. All right, we've got the High Priestess. This is listening to your intuition. And so, you know, deciding on like, you may also, some of you could be giving someone in your life an ultimatum. I feel like because we do have the High Priestess, the Justice card, the 2 of Air here with the 10 of Fire. So you may be telling someone, giving someone an ultimatum and be like, either you put me first or you do this or you do this or we're done, or, you know, or it's like, I don't know what the ultimatum is, but, and that's not for everyone, but I am seeing someone giving someone an ultimatum. Like, I'm over it. I'm done. Like, you're either going to do this or this is going to happen. Or, you know, like maybe for some of you, you could be giving your boss an ultimatum. I don't know, but like I'm definitely seeing that energy for someone. 100%. But regardless, for everyone else, like with the High Priestess here, I'm getting, this is Spirit saying that you really just need to spend time alone and listening to your intuition, listening to that still small voice within you. And it's like when I talk about some sort of habit, behaviors, belief systems, or people, when I say that those certain things need to go that are hindering your growth, what is the first thing that pops into your mind when you hear that? And that is a good indicator that that particular thing is not good for you. And then we've got the 4 of Fire. So this is you finally coming to a place of stability, contentment, peace. Also, we've got another card that says abundance. So you are meant to have an abundant lifestyle. You're meant to live, I want to say luxurious, even though the 4 of Wands doesn't technically mean luxurious. That's what I'm channeling right now. And that's what I heard in my mind was luxurious. So I feel like you definitely are meant to just have a happy environment, a happy home life, peace. Like you're meant to be able to walk in your door and feel at peace in your home, that nobody else can tell you what to do, or, you know, like that's just what you're meant to do. So, But that's what you're moving towards, especially as you really take time to go within to figure out. Also, too, Spirit wants me to bring up, too, that I feel like some of you are in a child-parent romantic relationship. And I'm not saying incestuous. That's not what I mean when I say that. I'm seeing someone that is in a relationship with a romantic partner that they have to parent. It's like you are in that a parent-child relationship. Like you have to parent your spouse. Like this maybe is for some of you, let's just say a man child for some of you. For some of you it's a woman child. But you're definitely, because Spirit's like really bringing that home. And it's like you have to really be the responsible one in the relationship. You are the one that has to really check the spending. And even though like it's difficult, Spirit is saying that it is good that you continue doing that. And you may have to give your partner an ultimatum and be like, look, if you don't stop spending, if you do this or if you do that, I'm leaving. Or if you don't do this, if you don't do that, like I'm taking my money off the checking account, or like, whatever it is. You may have to give someone an ultimatum. But whatever it is here, the Four of Fire, it's the Four of Fire in this deck, but in traditional tarot it would be the Four of Wands, but it doesn't matter because we're reading from this deck. So in this deck it's the Four of Fire. So with the Four of Fire, like you are really working towards, just having a happy home. I'm also seeing a female energy or a feminine energy that may be instigating conflict within someone's marriage or home. This could be a mother or a someone's mother-in-law, baby mama, or just any maybe a sister-in-law, I don't know, but it feels like a feminine energy that is secretly instigating bullshit or conflict within a marriage and or home. But whatever this is for you guys, you've got the Four of Fire as the outcome of the situations that you're currently going through. Okay, and so Spirit really wants you to know that this is a successful outcome, because the Four of Wands, the Four of Wands is a successful outcome. It's this celebration. You also being celebrated. I'm feeling like angels and ancestors are really surrounding you right now and celebrating you, celebrating your growth, because we saw the Three of Wands earlier, right? Which does represent growth. And if the Three of Wands comes before the Four of Wands, right? And we've got the Four of Wands here, then they are celebrating your growth. They are celebrating your success. They are wanting you to know that you are going to have that happy outcome. This could even be like the successful completion of some sort of project. Somebody here may be getting married. You may be wondering or fearing, like, when is my hard work going to pay off? When am I going to get married? When am I going to get this? When am I going to get that? Like, and really feeling like something here is eluding you, and like really desperately trying to find answers, trying to get clarity. And Spirit is saying, just kind of peace, be still, really go within right now and be patient, be calm, because you are about to be celebrating. It is happening. It is happening. So this is what I have for you guys, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. And please, for some equal energy exchange, if this reading resonated with you at all, if you could just hit the like button, I would greatly appreciate it. It does really help with that keeping that energy balance of the universe, you know, and maintaining that balance within the universe and within us. And so I greatly appreciate that. Also, don't forget that if you are subscribed to this channel, you can potentially win a free 15-minute reading from me. And for those of you who are still here that didn't click off the video, I'm going to pull one last card for you because I just feel like you deserve that. And if you wouldn't mind, please, look, and literally I spoke about 11:11 a moment ago, did I not? And divine timing, and the fact that you still stayed, right? You're here watching, because if you weren't, you wouldn't be able to hear what I'm saying. So if you're here listening to this, you heard me earlier say something about 11 being divine timing. Look at this. Look, and I split the deck right here when I wasn't even going to do it. I was just going to say goodbye, but Spirit told me to get the deck and pull one more card for those of you that were still here. The time is right. Seize the day, and that's what I'm going to leave that at. Spirit is letting you know that right now, things are lining up for you. Things are going to be working in synchronistic ways for you. Serendipitous ways for you. Just like you felt drawn to continue to stay, to listen to this, 11:11, you may even start to see 11:11. Things are happening right now. Seize the day, seize these opportunities that are coming in for you, and don't look back. So this is what I have for you, and I am so honored that you stuck around. And the divine in me bows to the divine in you. Namaste.